are not alone. We have never been alone. We are watched like fish in a fishbowl, and not all of those that watch seek what the light, the truth, the source of life desires for us. But there are those who plot our demise. And while we hardly grasp who they are, or what they are, or why they exist just beyond our senses, they cast their nets and lay their traps to try to catch the fish.
Don't be naive. Evil doesn't just happen.
The meeting is now being called to order. I accept a motion to approve the minutes from our last committee meeting.
I'll make that motion, sir.
I'll second that motion.
Seeing that there's no further discussion, all in favor, give the usual sign. Those opposed, snap 3 times. The motion carries, and the minutes from our last meeting approved. Now let's move to the main item of business for today's meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, spirits foul and fierce, dark and dangerous, I'm looking for a new way to attack and undermine all humans, and especially the believers living on earth. I'm specifically looking for something that will take advantage of the lazy people of faith in the U.S. of A. I want something that's so in their face, they won't even see it coming. Something that hurts deep and cuts to the heart.
Oh. So, you want something that makes them cry out for mommy? Mommy?
Sir, how about something that causes them pain, but not so much that they deal with it immediately, like hitting them with a new drug or drug-related death-causing factor?
They seen that before. I want something more severe, something more subtle and nastier.
How about this idea? When we get everyone afraid to eat fish due to contamination.
What if we unleash another mass murderer or a rapist, but this time on a regional scale, you know, like the whole world will have it, and then they'll just come and take them all out.
That's right, Boss. What if we reveal a new oil reserve or diamond mine in a poor third world country and watch the developed countries fight over it?
Oh, if we make everyone afraid to ride public transportation, then they can't go to work, kids can't go to school, they can't even ride the bus to church no more.
I love it. Or what if we strum up some more mysterious weather patterns and storms that wreak havoc in major cities?
Let's get them.
I love it.
Let's get them.
Let's get them.
Boss. I think I got an idea that just might work. Now, some of you may not think this is going to be effective, but I'm sure of what I'm about to say. Y'all know how we were able to get them with our last wave of violence? How they all get weepy and sad when we hit them with a new outbreak, a new incident. I mean, as long as the cameras are running and the nightly news covers the story, people are disheartened. You know how parents don't want to send their kids to school, and the students don't want to go to school? Kids young and old have nightmares of the incident. Their best friends who survive break out in cold sweats and have post-traumatic distress. You know how helpless they feel against the system? Heck. We are the system. Society nearly breaks down. Businesses start to lose money. Families are broken. Kids don't come home. And parents never recover. Churches hold meetings and preachers talk about God hasn't given us a spirit of fear. Well, they haven't met. The politicians weigh in. Public action committees and lobbying organizations spend millions of dollars from public donors, all to try and placate the people. But nothing really changes. Nothing gets done about the problem.
Yeah, this is fine.
Continue.
Oh, I love my job. So first, we go after where they worship. We hit them in the blind side there. Then make offerings and contributions suffer. But that's only a distraction tactic. You see, we get them to stop believing, and then we've got them. Next, we target the real victims. We go for the weakest and the most helpless of all. Their children. But this time, we...
This is sweet. Silence in the hall.
May it please the chair, the Commander General of all that is despised and unrighteous, and may I find favor in the sight of all that are so assembled here in this grand assembly hall. I give my highest regard to the plan so well articulated and devised by the spirit of fear. I have something to add to the idea now on the table. If I may share?
Oh, yes. Tell us more of your dark and devious plan, terrorism. It is always more devious when you weigh in. Why are
Continue.
You know how I love to add to any plan that fear presents. I mean, we are the perfect pair. We are the dark world's dynamic duo, so to speak. Yep. Yes, sir.
Dark world dynamic duo!
I can make a long list of our strategies and the associated payoffs in lost lives and lost dreams dating back to when man was kicked out of the garden.
We own them.
Those little sheep haven't a prayer.
Oh, it's okay if they pray a little. Most of them lack the resolve to pray through or stick with it. Y'all remember 9/11? 9/11, y'all. After that attack, I really scared them. They changed airports, banking rules, security checkpoints, and the list goes on and on. It's okay if they pray a little. But how many believers are still praying? How many still pray to loose and to bind the spirit of fear or the spirit of terrorism? It's a beautiful thing, really. It's like they fall back to sleep, just like sweet little lambs.
And we'll be right back with part 2 of the Dark Committee meeting. Hey, want to see and hear more of our exciting poetic videos? Click that subscribe button now. Go to our website for limited issue promotional art from this video. These pieces are conversation starters.